What's up, Boosties? I got a tutorial for you. Today I'm going to show you guys how to do a nice and easy soft glam makeup look. First, let's get my hair out of the way with my Boosty headband. For complexion, I'm using mostly e.l.f. products. Here's their soft glam foundation and their concealer. When I'm breaking out, I like to do a spot conceal underneath my foundation, just like this. I blend it out a little bit with my fingers, but mainly I just let it sit. Once we get the foundation on there, like this, you'll see the magic happen. It all marries together with a nice stippling brush. I've been really liking this foundation because it gives nice coverage while also feeling pretty lightweight. The glow that it gives the skin at the end is absolutely beautiful. Check this out. The Morphe Neutral Territory palette is perfect for the look that we're going for today. I'm going to use this shade for my brows and take a nice angled brush. I zoomed in just so it's a little bit easier for you guys to see, but you always want to start putting the color on in the mid of your brow and feather it out towards the end. Never start at the very front. That's what gives you that Sharpie block brows. You don't want that. Now take the brush, flick off any excess, and carefully feather in the very front of both eyebrows. Just like so. For most of this eyeshadow look, we're going to be using these 3 shades in the corner here. But let's first start with these 2. Now take the warmer one of those colors and you want to put that directly in your crease like this. And you're going to feather it out both ways. Just want to keep buffing that out to make sure that there's no harsh lines. This is what we're going for. I want to use a shimmer on the eyelid, so we're going to use this shade in the upper right-hand corner, right here. We'll need one on the eyelid. For shimmers, I like to go back to old school and use a sponge tip applicator. This really helps with fallout. Now with a clean, fluffy brush, we're going to go and use the darker of those 2 shades that I had pointed out before, right there. Now you're going to want to stamp that on the literal just the outer V. Just kind of pop that in there and buff it out till there's no harsh lines. Now for the under eye, I'm going to mix these 2 shades down here, really focusing on the very outer corner. Taking a dense powder brush, you're just going to focus on the waterline there and the outer corner, just like I said before. And just drag that color towards the inner corner, like so. For bottom mascara, I like to use a dental wand. It gets nice and close and does not distribute too much product. I always do concealer after my eyeshadow just because I hate trying to clean up fallout when there's concealer underneath. I just place my concealer in these areas just to give a lifted appearance, and then I will blend that out with my fingers. I find it a lot easier to use my fingers, especially when I've done eyeshadow, just to make sure that I do not mess my eyeshadow look up. For contouring, I find it a lot easier for beginners to start with powder, so that's what I'm going to show y'all today. With contouring, you really just want to follow your own bone structure. Figuring out which contour technique works for your bone structure is absolutely key. Again, I will say that I recommend powder products for beginners over cream. So much easier. And I like to follow my blush placement along with where I placed my contour. Now taking one of the Anastasia Glow kits, I'm going to take some highlighter and put that on the tops of my cheekbones here. Not a ton, just a little bit to give some radiance. I don't care what none of y'all say, you can pry highlighter out of my cold red hands. I aspire to look like a Cullen at all times. Yes, this is the skin of a killer Bella. With lips, I'm just going to take a nice basic e.l.f. lip liner and outline my lips. I do like to overdraw my lips a little bit, so this is one of my techniques that I use, at least to get the bottom lip nice and round. So here I am using my tongue to push out the bottom of my lower lip, just to give a nice, easier canvas for me. I also like to overdraw my Cupid's bow a little bit, just by bringing that peaks up a little bit higher. And then I will drop the lip liner down on the sides, like so. This gives me a more rounded, doll-like appearance. Now taking that same lip liner, we're just going to fill in the lips a little bit and feather the color in towards the center with the fingers, just like this. And to finish off the look, we're just going to top that off with a clear gloss. Here's the finished look. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Bye, Boosties.